Yeah. So after that, then we do. Then he said, even though if you want to come and talk, he does not know anything about Mohbad. He does not know anything about justice for Mohbad. He's not going to talk about his own Mohbad. He want to talk about his wife. I said, yes, if you want to, if you get there, you talk about your wife because Yinka has 6-month-old baby, and then ever since the arrest, he has not been able to walk. He has not been able to do things. He cannot even feed the kids and all stuff like that. And his family are far away. And he has not been himself ever since then.
Right.
So we've been getting in touch almost every day. We always call. Even as of last night, Mr. Miwa was on the phone with that man because I got the husband's number from Mr. Miwa, you know. So and I had to call, and I already done what. And again, maybe I told him I was going to call him later again to know how everything is going because we kept on getting in touch to know that we are also supporting and we are ready to help as well.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless
so in case of some people now want to come and take narratives and all stuff like that, we are getting in touch. And that's just the way it is.
Well, hello, bossman.
Yeah?
Just I didn't want to say anything regarding on social media.
You know, yes, I came up because some people were changing.
Hold on. Until our release is achieved, people should just know that we're on top of it, and thank God or thank you for updating them.
Yeah, I came out to talk because of they are saying that you and Mr. Miwa, that you guys are lying. That's why I came out yesterday.
I've spoken to the man 3 times today.
I know. The man told me that you called. The man told me.
Only today, this hour, I've spoken to him 3 times.
Yeah, in fact, when I called, he thought he was talking to you. Okay. So I said, no, this is not that guy that talked to you yesterday. So Mr. Miwa he also said that somebody also called Miwa. I said, yeah, that was Miwa, yeah. So he told me that you called. So when I called him, he thought he was talking to you.
People should not just be saying what they don't know. They should just at least trust, increase their level of trust.
People don't want to trust you guys because there are some certain, you always forget, Mr. Gwesi, that there are some people, there's an element that is actually brainwashing people, trying to use every mistake or every situation to fight Mr. Miwa, and including you and some other things. And it's affecting
anybody that is paying me salary can fight him. None of all those inconsequential individuals can fight me. Because I didn't see anybody to come to justice for Mohbad. So nobody can. If I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm okay with him. I'm okay being with the man. So nobody asked me to come, and nobody can tell me to stop. So I don't do a group thing. I don't do team thing. I do things as I want to do it. So I'm not under any obligation. So nobody can direct my affairs. I was listening to a lot of people saying rubbish. I just ignored them, and that's the best for me to stay focused. I don't give attention to church, so they can keep dragging and keep talking. I am focused on justice for Mohbad, and the only person I acknowledge fighting for justice for Mohbad is Baba Mohbad. So he's the only one I owe explanation on anything I do, and the man has never for one day rejected me or rejected my or deny my involvement.
You know that Mr. Beresi, that see, we have different people on the platform. We have people that are really strong. We have people that are wise. We have people that are not really wise. We have people that are easily to be bought. We have the people that are not smart. We have smart people. We have different set of people. We have some people that are actually falling to the cheap lies of some set of people. And it's high time people to know that what is going on right now is power of tussle. People have tussle power. They are fighting for tussle. Some people want to replace Mr. Miwa and everything. Like I said, I am not here to defend Mr. Miwa. Sometimes I do have issue with Mr. Grexy. Now, ask Grexy. The first fight I had on this topic was from Grexy now. We fought. But the shoes from Mohbad. And Mr. Miwa, I have this different. We had a misunderstanding when he did something, he does something, and I've not that doesn't go with me. I said, no, Mr. Miwa, no, you were too slow in this thing. But we shouldn't dwell in it. We can move forward. We can keep doing things. But if Mr. Miwa is not doing the right thing, I will be the first to come and I will tell him. And that's just the way it is. But I know that there are some people.
I can acknowledge that.
Yes, I know that Mr. Miwa. We need to know, one thing we need to know is that our people is sorrow. Our people is sorrow. Like Mr. Gorexi, when it comes to microphone, he can talk, but not Mr. Miwa. But we should not use Mr. Sunday, something, Friday, something, said something. I don't know if you were the one that was saying that this morning, that don't use his weakness as your own weapon to fight him. Mr. Miwa is not a public person. It is justice for murder that make him to be coming on social media. He's not the kind of a man that's useful to conversant with the media or to talk. He doesn't talk much. If you move close to him, you will know him better. Do you know what is going on right now? All these people that are instigating this matter, they wish to be in that position. I have told you, I have been in the group before, and these people want to be in that. They are fighting for is power tussle. That is what is going on. Power tussle. And that is exactly what they're trying to do. Everything they come out from the legal team, whatever, they will make you to look as if the legal team are not doing nothing. You expect the legal team to come on TikTok, to come and be addressing you. Who the hell are you? We are the public. They will not come to the public. Do you know that there's a publication, there's a press conference coming on here where they've already addressed the public? But these people are brainwashing them that they have to come to them. Why would they have to come to you? I'm also a public. I'm part of the public. You are part of the public. So when you're saying that they have to come to you, why would they have to reveal whatever that they are trying to do? If you want to fight, when Nigeria want to go to war with the neighboring country named J and some other African francophones countries like that, it's not like we are fighting all these countries. So we are coming with all these machine guns and all stuff like that. You're not displaying it to your enemy that you think they will not capitalize on your mistakes and whatever weapon you are bringing to fight with them. So you're expecting the legal team to come and whatever strategy to you people because you are paying for the legal team? That doesn't make no sense. Any son you see on TikTok talking to you, you need to go and question that son. Have you ever seen Falano come on TikTok to address the Wumi supporters? Have you ever seen the Wumi supporters bashing Falano? It's not done anywhere. Call a spade a spade. It's not done anywhere. Can we do better? Yes. But there is something that is coming up next week. Like I said, let's wait till next week after the corona inquest. You are going to hear things, and if you want to speak with the legal team, you can speak with them until after that corona inquest. Then you can say whatever you want to say. Then I will say that if I want to support you, they or not. But let us wait till then. But you saying the legal team are not working, I know. You can say they were not working before, but with the time to today, in fact, there is more work to one sheet. Are you guys aware that there was a press conference online? Have you guys read the newspapers? So if you want the legal team to address you, go and get the newspaper. It's all over the internet there that there was a press conference. Go get your copy. Am I right or wrong, Mr. Gorexi Disruption?
You're right.
So
you're right.
there.
I'm making a lot of sense, Osman.
Yeah, you're right.
So please,
Can I go back?
I don't know that people just need to be very careful. I'm not saying that you should avoid or you should boycott a platform, but the thing is that this thing, all this fighting or by biting or what's it called? Snitches or I don't know, whatever name it is pulling us back. We want to work. We are telling people, we are brainwashing people, we are castigating people, instigating them against Miwa and against the see, your idea is not the best in this world. There are some people, so because you have an idea does not mean that we have to follow your own idea. So because you have an idea or you have a platform does not mean that your platform is the best platform in justice for Mohbad. Don't instigate people that's going to do things that's going to affect justice for Mohbad. You have to be very careful in the way we do things. And you people, the viewers, some of us have enough followers, some of us do not have enough followers. I know you have brilliant ideas. Like I said, the door is open. If you have brilliant ideas, you can go to Mr. Miwa. You can approach him. You can, with your ideas. If you have fantastic ideas, bring it up, and we will make use of it. We'll go with the best ideas. But everybody wants to talk to Mr. Miwa. Mr. Miwa, okay, let me tell you something. Do you all know that Mr. Miwa lost his jobs? 3 jobs, all because of justice for Mohbad? You are not aware of that? He lost his jobs. How many people would you want Mr. Miwa to talk to? All these people don't go from Mr. Miwa. I'm telling you from point blank. They want to be close to Mr. Miwa. But there are some people that they have personal issue with Mr. Miwa and Mr. Babamo. That I will be part of it because they were in the caucus before, which I was also part of it. Mr. Guresi can confirm and affirm to what I'm talking about. This was the first group of justice of Mohbad were a start platform. And Mr. Miwa and Baba Mohbad, they distance themselves away from this set of people. And want to instigate public to fight your own. Everything Mr. Miwa says you are instigating the public against, people against this set of people. It is wrong. Don't believe them. All of you saw what happened on Saturday on the platform of Petition and Iamyinkade. If you did not come out, even today, they are still giving up wrong narrative that they are only debunking this and that and that. But the truth is the truth. I am not here to do damage control for Mr. Miwa. I'm here for the truth. You know that there are some people are still saying, even some of the people that were spearheading all these things, they're not saying that yes, that message is the truth. But there are some people still believing on the whole thing that Mr. Miwa. And I've told Mr. Miwa, you got to be very careful. You're in the midst of wolves. Mr. Miwa is not a public speaker. Maybe he should not even come out to speak because I've noticed that each time he come out, he doesn't know how to talk to the crowd. And that is his weakness. Maybe he need to get a PA or don't even talk aloud. And I've been asking Mr. Guresi, you need to come back up here if you are still in the comment section. Why the PR not coming up? The PR would need to come and address us this week. He has been employed since over 3 weeks ago, and he needs to come out and address the public. It is the right of the public to ask to seek for that PR to come out there. You need to come out and address the public. I was told that he was not feeling fine. So you want to tell me that he was not feeling fine for the past 3 weeks? Sometimes I am also supporting the public that they need to give public little information. Not all the information, what they need to hear. But these people, once you give them 1 mile like this, or 10 miles, they will ask you questions that you don't need to talk about. And if you do not give them, they want to know everything. It's because of the work of the legal team. That is what gave back to we going to Pennsylvania to go and do civil demonstration. And you are saying the legal team are not working? There is look at what I have on the screen. They said the family of Aloba, all reject the toxicology results. Tell government to funwa. Why? Because she too said during the last coroner inquest that the toxicology come out inconclusive. It shows that that it is suspicious. So they need to investigate. And that 2 days ago, there was a conference call, online press conference, online, which is already on the newspapers. If you go to the TV station, I don't know which TV station that is carrying it though, and they gave a press conference, and you will see Sanshitu there, and this other lawyer, Sanshitu and the other lawyer, I forgot his name, Odumosu. They were there, and they gave a press conference to the press. So what else do you want from these people? They should come and tell you their strategy, or you think that Sanshitu is the American? I'm telling you today, please permit me. Anywhere foreigner can enter in this Nigeria. Any door, Shitu will also knock on that door, on that same door. And you are thinking that Shitu is a small sand? don't just read it. I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to hear you from there. Anytime, if you think that the government are not pressuring San, they were shocked that San Shitu took this job. And I'm telling you today, if San Shitu reject from this process of Mohbad, and then with his dogginess and all that, and say that just forget it. I'm telling you today, forget it. That means the power that is inside all these things, or to do another power go on here. If Shitu said that on this case of justice for Mohbad, I would just say that, well, maybe the judge is going to bury that child. If that Shitu say anything, so why are you not giving Shitu this chance and let him to do show something money? Shitu was supposed to shake case here when they went to approach him. Let him do his job. And then you are saying, why must you want to put your own son over Shitu? Oh, that is what is going on. No, these people are fighting for that their own son. They are even saying that they should not put money in the GoFundMe. Do they know that they have this set of people? They have to GoFundMe on the internet. There's a Coconut Foundation, and there's other foundation. GoFundMe. So you are telling the crowd, the public, not to put money in the GoFundMe of Aloba, but they should put money in your own GoFundMe. Go and check their own GoFundMe now. I will give you the two names: Coconut Foundation and Ada Foundation. You are promoting your own foundation that they should donate money. You are attacking people not to put your own GoFundMe. Do you know what the game that was going on by the time? See, let me tell you something today. The strategy of how they brought the GoFundMe, I did not support it. Bossman, I did not support it. Because at that time, there were a lot of bad goals going on. Like that. Public actually fighting when there is 3 days or 4 days to coroner inquest. What is going on right there and blah, 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 blah. Then you not introduce the next thing in the evening, you just brought out the GoFundMe. I was not in support of that in the first place. But later when I saw the reason why, I later got, but I do not just like that, the way they came about it. You should have come to the public and address the public and allow us to know but it is due. You shouldn't dwell on the thing of the past. But you people want to stay on that mistake and you want to stay there, story building on that same mistake of Mr. Miwa. Let's move. So now, what they're trying to do is that they're not instigating that they must not pay money into that GoFundMe so that they can pay money into their own GoFundMe. Now, what they are saying is that what they are trying to do is that in case if they do not pay into the GoFundMe of Baba, and Baba does not have money to hire the son, they will just present their own lawyer, their own public lawyer to Baba Mohbad. Can you see the game? Can you see the game? Then Batu about our son, they will have to take their own son, and be begging for son. That's the game that these people are playing. That's why you don't see me on some platforms. That is the game they are playing. And you need to GoFundMe. People for what's it best for me. And this set of people, they have their own agenda. Crocodile, are you aware that this set of people have to GoFundMe, Ada Foundation and Coconut Foundation? In the Ada Foundation, they are putting money there. Go and check it now. So, and why is it that they are fighting so hard to put their lawyer, they want to impose their own lawyer on Aloba? What gave them the right to want to impose their lawyer? You know, even they're not even called, do you know what is going on right now? They're not even calling the lawyer. That's the lawyer that they got to. They're not calling, I don't want to mention the name of this lawyer. They're not even calling that lawyer as that is from Ada Foundation. They're even saying that it's from a certain host, that the lawyer is from certain hosts. So they are saying the lawyer is from a certain host that is overseeing the lawyer. Because that lawyer always come and they are the one, some of these hosts are the one controlling their son. They are the one controlling the son. Can anybody, Mr. Miwa cannot control Shitu. The way Shitu is, nobody can control Shitu. They are the one, their own lawyer is like a cartoon. You can use remote control to be controlling them. Come out here, come and speak to us. You will come on the TikTok to come and address them. Yes, and that's just the truth. We must use that sand. Why are you doing this? And you brainwashing people, doing all these things. Must we have tussle over this? If you are not okay with it, you can pack well. Pack well. Sometimes sometimes I agree with some of their claims, but when they do it too much. They go overboard. They overstretch things. When you overstretch things, you are going to put Baba Mohbad have said it, that bring that lawyer. They know about that lawyer. Shitu has acknowledged that lawyer. And I'm telling you the truth. That lawyer is smart. But the people around him are the one pushing those lawyers. And because of that, they are going the wrong way. That lawyer, yes, I will go and look. He's smart. He's a smart lawyer. Cool. And Baba Mohbad have said it. If you have a lawyer, bring your lawyer on board. The thing is that, why are you bringing a lawyer down for another lawyer? Can you see? That's my claim now. Why are you trying to bring Shitu down, Odumosu down for your own lawyer? All because of your claim. That's the game that these people are playing. So we need to work together. Let love lead, because there's too many distractions. I went out that people my mental state of it, oh matter. But since yesterday and today, I decided to come out saying the kind of game that people were playing. I have to come back again because it is getting too much and it's taking us back. Next week, all of you that said you want to have a question, start writing your questions down, because you're going to ask questions, you're going to get tired. Wait till next week. When Chito is ready to address the public, you're going to ask your questions. But you cannot control Chito. He's a side for a reason. You're going to ask a question. You have to respect that. And if you think that lying, you want to talk, don't stay on the comment section. You can come into your box and come and talk to me. Okay? Don't say any other whatever you want to talk about on the comment section. If you think you have the better route of whatever, you can come on board into the box here. We have 3 spaces here, and come and have a debate. It's as simple as that. Don't you guys have two GoFundMe running for the public lawyer? There's Ada Foundation and there's Coconut Foundation. Ask them that, did they know anything about Ada Foundation and Coconut Foundation?
Bossman. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well done. I've been following you and I like your submission, but if you are correcting others, I think if you are doing the wrong thing, we should also call you to attention. Concerning the GoFundMe that you just made mention of, I just want to say something. I'm not in support of any of. I don't know them, but I just try and pick, because I do my findings before I talk. I don't just talk.
All right, sir.
So you made mention of Coconut Foundation. I try to check GoFundMe just right now as you are speaking. I want you to get me right though. That I think those GoFundMe were open before all this legal thing of the thing. Because when I check the GoFundMe, I can only see $668 inside. So it means that maybe it's not a functional GoFundMe, I guess. I don't know. you can say something better on that, I would like it.
All right. So let me tell you something about that.
Yeah, we
Can I
get
tell
to
you?
go. Sorry, please.
Can I tell
We
you
get to
something?
understand that many GoFundMe were opened in the names of Mohbad.
See, let me tell you something. You are making me to go to where I don't want to go to right now. You are taking me to where I don't want to open up old wounds. Now, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Coconut Foundation. I know the genesis of Coconut Foundation. Mr. Miwa knows the genesis of Coconut Foundation. Okay? So, right from my very eye, they opened the Coconut Foundation. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about way back since last year. Now, let me tell you something. When African TV, when the African television was in charge of Baba Mohbad, we have over 35 GoFundMe all over the world. Those are the ones that the people send to us that we're aware of. Other than Pawo Wale, other than Pawo, Sirawanlapo, we do not know who owns all these things. All right?
Yeah. Yes, man. I don't want to
just hold on. Just hold on.
I don't go deep. I don't want you to go deep. I'm only trying to bring out.
I'm telling you that there was a Coconut Foundation that was I myself I put money back then.
I didn't argue. I said I check and I see it there, but I guess they stop the foundation from raising.
But there was but it's still functioning, right?
No, yeah, it's there. I saw it on GoFundMe. That's why I come up just to support what you are saying. I saw it, but I'm not sure the GoFundMe is still functioning. Like they are not raising money on it again. So please, why I'm raising this?
There's no money in that foundation.
I tried to check that. I didn't see it. I did not see something like anything like that. I did not see it.
So why is the money still inside the GoFundMe? Because you are saying something so why is the money still in the GoFundMe?
Well, best note to them, the people that open it.
Don't answer that question.
Just here.
To talk as if you have a lot of whatever. I'm telling you that I know about that foundation. Okay. And I know about the Coconut Foundation. I
try to understand that that foundation closed the GoFundMe. That was when they gave Mohbad $1,000 or like $1 million.
Say that again, please.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Like I get to understand that that foundation closed the GoFundMe back then.
If that foundation closed the GoFundMe, okay, why is there still $600 that account?
No. I didn't see that foundation. I only see Coconut Foundation. That's what I'm saying.
How much in the foundation in the
Coconut Foundation? 668. That's what I saw.
They're saying that they close it. So why, if they close it, why is 600 still in that account?
Well,
why do we still have $600 in that account?
Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to get understanding.
Sir. You said, and the whole world is listening to you. You said they closed it. If they closed that account, why do we still have money in that account?
I said they closed at that foundation. Coconut Foundation, I said I saw it and I quote the amount that was there. I quoted it now. I said 668. So I said maybe they open it and they stop along the line. But my point I'm trying to bring out is let's try to accommodate one another. I'm not here to drag anybody. I don't even have the energy.
This is what I said. I said, Baba Mohbad has already come out and said that any lawyer that is in justice for Mohbad, they can.
Yeah, I hear that, and I like that aspect. But what I'm saying is, I don't want you to bring the issue of GoFundMe again. That will bring us. It will just open up healing wound, the wound that has been healing before from some people. So what I want us to be doing is to preach unity and harmony. Let's work together. Everybody be happy, and that's all. That's what I'm trying to bring out, not to castigate you. I follow you. I like your energy.
Don't romance me with that, sir. I'm only trying to enlighten people that there are some people, agents in justice for Mohbad, that are brainwashing people, that are castigating people, and they're trying to Everything Mr. Miwa do or whatever, they're trying to change narrative. It has happened in a very high eyes, and we've seen all that. And we have some of them here in the comment section.
Anyway, I don't even know who. I don't know who is who. I'm only fighting for justice. I don't know anybody here. I'm not in support of anybody. But whenever we see the right thing, let's say it. Then, the music. Well done for the good work. Today I like the submission. I like Bossman for what he did on the petition of Legushi that he addressed. See, a lot of false narrative has been spreading around all day long. But we thank God, things are beginning to come out. If you don't have fact, don't say it. That's my own point. If you don't have a fact, something you cannot defend, don't say it. That's what I stand for, and I stand for justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Yeah.
That's so
So like I said, we should all work together.
PND, you have not talked to PND CEO.
PND is here. Okay, over to you, PND CEO. So before waiting for that, so we can work together. If you have lawyers, bring in your lawyers. We need more lawyers. If we can have 10 lawyers here, so far they can work with Shitu, and Shitu says he can work with them. Bingo. You're ready to work with anybody. But don't try to make your lawyer or bring your lawyer over any other lawyer here. Okay? Andre, Melissa, tell your people that they can bring their lawyers. Okay, Melissa, Andre, tell your people they can bring their lawyers. Since you've said that Bossman is lying, but Baba Mohbad has opened the window. So no complaining anywhere. Bring your lawyers, but if Shitu wants to work with them, he will work with them. Okay, so don't come and be attacking Mr. Miwa. Mr. Miwa is not the legal team. Mr. Miwa is not the legal team. It's the legal team that we advise Mr. Miwa on what to do, not Mr. Miwa advising the legal team. That's what you need to know. The legal team are Odumosu, and the lead counsel is Shitu. So, and the reason why they hired this is to advise us legally. So when they're advising legally, Shitu is the criminal lawyer, is to come and advise the justice of Mohbad and to investigate and to let us know how we can go about this criminal thing that is, because this case of Mohbad is criminal. If you have other lawyer, Andre, bring your lawyer. I don't care how mighty your lawyer is and all stuff like that. If Shitu wants to work, if Shitu wants to work with them, he will work with them. Bring them in and stop all this bohara that is going on here. Because if they brainwash your brain, it's your own problem. Don't bring it down here to people. Don't pollute everyone here. You can pollute people on your platform. Those are people that you've tied down there. They are yours. Brainwash them. But we have smart people that knows the truth. I'm talking to you, Melissa. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. Andreas, yes, came here up here to come and be talking nonsense. If they brainwash your head with the wig you put on your head, that's your problem. This is justice for Mohbad. Are you family to Mohbad? No. But this is how they want to do it. And like I said, Baba Mohbad, the legal team was hired to give us legal counsel. We are not the ones to counsel the lawyer. We can always come and analyze and all stuff like that, or give ideas, or give information to help the lawyers. Not us that bashing every time you are bashing lawyers and all that. So why are you bashing Shitu? Tell me what Shitu has done wrong in all this work. No, you cannot mention anything. Mention one thing Shitu has done wrong. Oh, Odumosu is not doing fine. Now Odumosu is we've gotten a son now. Okay, now you want to keep bashing son. Berekete came in, a bash Berekete, no. Everything they do, you don't know. It's only your lawyer that is the best of all the best of the lawyers. Just go and sit down somewhere, please. Please, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to. I don't see nothing wrong with the public lawyer and the Shitu lawyer and the Shitu working together. It would have been so awesome. It would have been a great thing. But the fact is that they're now trying to make it look like their own lawyer is better than Shitu. That is really wrong. Maybe it was the people behind those lawyers that is making things go wrong. And they're trying to make their lawyer to be Ozape and Shitu. He works with the government. He works with the federal. Any lawyer works with every son in Nigeria cannot survive without taking brief from the federal. Kosi son, host, there is no son in Nigeria without taking contract or brief from the federal. No son no must survive. Even Falano won't take brief from the federal government.
Oh, she from federal government to me go just snitch at home.
Exactly.
No, come on, I won't let Kokoma Dawala to make sense.
Yeah, we're not saying the lawyers shouldn't work with Shitu, but the people around that lawyer, the popular guy, are the one giving problems. That are the one that is making problems right now. And Baba Mohbad have said it several times. But you're not coming to change narratives. Don't come here because me, I will start calling names, and I'm telling you, Andre, Melissa. Be warned. And I'm warning you the last time. Melissa, Andrea, be warned. That's your real name, I know that. Be warned. Very be warned. Kashi, justice for Mohbad. Kashi, all that is wrong. Let us clarify it.
Yes,
don't us people. Don't let us be bashing. We can analyze, we can think.
You know what?
You guys
Bossman.
Yeah.
Google problem time face àtọwọ́ ó sì ló ti wá àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa sọ láti the beginning tó ti lọ sọ ló jẹ́ ká wà lóògùn nǹkan táwọn wá rẹ̀. Mr. Friday sir, PNDCEO, you don't even talk. PNDCEO, who has record behind?
Do you know what? We have people with human resources among us here. The fact is that everybody very good shopping. I have people that are smart. We have people that are intelligent. Let us work together. But the fact is this. We said, Mr. Miwa cannot work alone. We need a committee. But if they choose you, music pivot, if they choose Lagata, they choose Friday, something, they choose Bossman. If they do not choose some people, then we are all no. You must take that in because they did not choose them. So they're part of that committee.
Could mean anything. No choose.
Exactly. But the fact is just that we just need to bury the ash. We need to bury the past. See, it is just too much. Let us work together and then come out with a solid.
Yes, yes.
Let us bury it. I have some issue with some people. Sometimes I have to let go of the past and then move on. Because we need to get this justice. If truly you want justice for Mohbad, you have to let go of the past and and then we can move on. But you now instigate beef, instigate the public against the legal team. It is really wrong. Bring your idea. If you have ideas, bring it up. Go if you want to meet Mr. Miwa. If you have the chance, you see, Mr. Miwa lost 3 jobs because of constant calling. Constant calling. Even I'm also guilty of that. I will call him. Well, this is what the public are saying. This is what the public are saying. But because we pick up, he's not picking up my call. Because he's not picking your call does not mean that he doesn't want to talk to you. It does. Maybe he's tired. He's not a machine. You all need to know all that part. And that's just the way it is. Mr. Miwa cannot talk to you. Do you know how many people we have in justice for Mohbad? We have over thousands. How many calls will Mr. Miwa pick?
You want me to lower your light, Bossman? You want me to lower your documents here? Maybe clearly criminal justice.
I'm a light on his justice, or I don't know.
Yeah, comment.
No, I don't think it's Mama Lighton. I don't think, because I know Mama Lighton. I'm very sure she's going to send a request and come and talk very soon. I told you she's going to be up here.
No, we're going to show them let it pay. kò sọ́dọ̀ mi.
Ẹ bó ló ṣe jẹ́ mi àmọ́ yẹn tó ń jẹ́ light o wà light kìíní kan wà èmi kọ́ bó máa ṣe pè é bẹ́ẹ̀. Mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ rí.
Òun pé nípa ìyá.
Bossman, good morning, Bossman.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, this is opportunity to talk to you. Do you have something for me to print out?
Yes, I've been trying to reach out to you.
Please.
I made I tried to make what's it called? Placard. But on my day, because I'm not in Canada right now. So but on my day, me get there before Monday. So
okay, please send it to me. Send it to me because this is my today and tomorrow. Kí n lọ collect gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí mo print out. So màá lè mú fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn.
I will give you a sample of those placards.
Just send it to me, please.
Okay, I will.
And do you want me to print the petition? And do you want me to print
everything that we need? And then I guess the legal team needs to also come out with paperwork that we're going to give them to NMS. That we're going to give to them.
Okay, give that one to me. Torí ìgbà tí Lagata wá, èmi náà mo ṣe print out fún Lagata.
Okay.
I know Lagata lẹ́ṣin. Gbogbo document I submit ní Nigeria House èmi mo lọ ṣe print out fún.
Yes.
So everything send it to me. Kò jẹ́ lọ mú fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn.
Yes, the legal team need to write all this write up. I'm allowed to buy Mr. Miwa Soro. We're not to buy one so, but if you put them out too, it's going to be faster so that we can give all these things that we're going to present to the NMS.
She like one in legal team.
She's not though. Legal team is Odumosu and the Shitu, and the lead counsel is Shitu. Any other person are just whatever.
Mi ò sí legal team o.
Legal team, our lawyer ló máa wà ní legal team.
Legal team tí mo wà, ó ti fall out, wọ́n ti fall wa out, so that's okay. That's okay. So, Bossman, so kí n pé Mr. Muiwa láàárọ̀ ìyá mi.
Sọ fún wọn, yẹ kó sọ fún San àti àwọn legal team pé kó present àwọn letter.
Okay. And the sticker tí mo ṣe ìyẹn la máa lẹ̀ mọ́ àyà ni o.
Then that's nice.
La máa lẹ̀ mọ́ shirt wa.
Just for àti all there, but kò lè dé. Ó máa dé late.
Take into print more ni.
No, I would send you the template of the placard. My friend is saying.
Okay. All right. All right, my friend. So bàbá mi torí ṣe mo ṣe wá sókè o máa ń bí violent justice o bó mo ṣe fẹ́ kí ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ láíláí.
Next week Monday is the protest in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Next week Monday is the protest in Pennsylvania in the US, and the meeting point is at the gate of the NMS lab. Yes. Time 11 a.m. We have people coming from Canada, from New York.
I know.
Around New York, if you need a ride, you can meet Mommy Lighton.
Yes.
We pick you up if you are living in Boston or.
I'm Bossman. Ma gbé drink dání o, ma gbó mi dání.
Snacks, everybody can bring anything.
Mo ti ṣe snacks, mo ti ṣe meat pie, mo ti ṣe fish roll.
Fáwọn táwa ní sí.
Gbogbo yẹn ni mo ti ṣe already. Drinky, ice, gbogbo ẹni máa kó sínú mọ́tò, ẹ má worry ẹni lack of nothing. The only thing tí mi ò ní gbé wá ni alcohol, tí mi ò ní gbé wá.
No, we need alcohol.
Mọ́mí ṣe ń gbọ́, mọ́mí. Fún àwọn táwa ní sí ní gáàdì nǹkan, ṣé kí bá wà pa wá ní?
Ẹ bá worry, àmèlè. Bossman, àwọn tí wọ́n bá lè make ẹ padà tó jẹ́ GFK náà ń gbà lọ, mo ní accommodation, I'm serious, mo ní 3-bedroom. Accommodation don't stay.
Because it's possible me might tell us CNN. The other way there's a CNN because when I came to America, I went to DC. Well, also CNN, and I have to go back there because I'm going to stay for. If I come, I will stay for like five. I will stay for extra days.
Okay.
I'll stay for extra days. So what happened now is that for people in the comment section, we are having a civil demonstration in 3 different countries. We have doing one in the US. That's the main one that gave back to other things. We are going, and the gate is the location is at the NMS lab. If you talk to Shea, toxicology results, talk below. And the time is 11 a.m. We're also having another location in the UK. That is Lagata. Is the one anchoring that. Mutiamo addressing. That is what is on the old platform. Yes. So that is the address up there. That's the address up there. Time is 10 a.m. UK time. And we are having another one on the island.
Nigeria House, very close to Trafalgar Square.
Yes. Please, we need people.
We need buses to Trafalgar Square, and it's a walking distance from Trafalgar Square.
Are you coming, Mr. Prince? Dr. D. Prince, the Prince?
I have a very tight schedule, I will see what I can do.
So, the music pilot, are you coming there too?
No, I'm South Africa.
South Africa. Okay, yeah. So, the third place.
I want to ask you.
Yeah, you could it too.
Thank you.
On flag, okay.
Oh, long.
So if you are in the US, please reach out to Mommy Lighton. Yeah, reach out to Mommy Lighton.
Oh, Bossman, I want to ask a question. Are you doing anything behind the social media regarding all these criminals for blocking them to enter any Western world?
We've done a lot. As a last year, even the first lawyer that we got of Mohbad, there are some people who he has done. Apart from that, there are a lot of things. People in the diaspora have written a lot of petitions regarding to all these people. Everybody involved in justice for Mohbad. I mean, in the house of whatever, they've written petition against them. We can't be saying some of these things.
Including the LFO?
Yes, now.
Including the LFO and
yes.
Nino?
Yes. As we're going the game, Mama Lighton has said we are going to, apart from Tabatishetoni, Pennsylvania, we are going to DC. This in Bay, not about the embassy, present and present still in Bay.
They have to tag them as a criminal, and if they attempt to come to Western world, one thing I wanted to let you guys know is that once all these people are still under investigation, they cannot fly anywhere. They cannot go anywhere. They cannot leave the shore of Nigeria. After in Amdekanu and all stuff like that. Yeah, you know what? They can leave Nigeria, but when they get to the airport here, we should get them arrested for questioning.
Yeah, of course. In fact, let me tell you something. Staying in Nigeria is even shielding them. If they come check Boriwa, I don't know Canada, I don't know US. Then we sort things out there. In fact, it doesn't faster June and Jalo.
Sure. They're doing rubbish, I don't understand.
Jalo shield
too much.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even on Nigeria, it's only Lagos. Lagos is probably not going to shield more. Come see other states now. We could do convention the debate. I come to see some water. It's only the Lagos mainland island access here. I don't see the one.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you now. Jumping on that, come cross on the Sibad or Shrinkity. Only map by that.
Yeah. So that is just the way. That's just the way.
Only map by that. Yeah. The one thing that I believe that the Canadian for life. That's my belief. I believe that. Only delay, only long book for life. Because possible. Kalau my dada, kalau keep me in no wardrobe pay for life. Them get for life.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Well done, guys.
But one thing I want us to also say is that we need to be very careful on what we say on social media. And if you, regarding even to the man with the canvas, if you do not have anything, whatever, just don't mention his name. If you don't know how to coin your word, don't mention his name at all. We have to be very careful on that. So, and you can mention, if you know how to coin your word on the media, you can mention names. You have to use allegedly or not. Okay, allegedly. Always remember to use that. And there are a lot of places on the internet, video that you can refer to, that we can mention that. And number two, and lastly, we have a lot of intelligent people in Justice for Mohbad. We can work together. We don't need to fight. We don't need to curse. We don't need to drag one another. There are other public lawyer and any other lawyers that are also part of Justice for Mohbad. We can work together. They should approach the legal team, Shitu, and let us all brainstorm, and instead of every day dragging ourselves and all stuff like that. It is tiring. It is really tiring. And together we are stronger. The more we come on social media to drag ourselves, we are making ourselves to be a laughing stock in the hands of the other team. They are laughing at us. Or then if you want to share on social media. All our time, our sister. And all what we're supposed to work on, they will go and block it. All our own mistakes, we bring it out on social media, and they will use that against us. It doesn't make no sense. So we need to all know about it.
Bossman, can you drink water, please? Can you drink? Your breath is cut. Is seasoned. Drink water, please, if you have one there.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just wrapping up because I'm about to go. I've been here for a while time. It's just that I was away from social media, and then all the buha started. So yesterday I came up. Today I came up. So I guess I've been more platform, and I guess tomorrow. Today again, I was on this platform as well. You know, it is what it is. You can work together. Let love, let it lead. Enough of all this dragging. It's too much. It's just too much. I'm so sorry, and God bless every one of you, every one of us on Justice for Mohbad. I have to bounce. Thank you so much, everyone.
Hello, PND. Oh, PND, do you have anything to say? Hello, Mr. Fire. Okay, guys, I want to end the live now. Justice for Mohbad, everyone.
Sorry, music pivots.
Yeah.
Please let me quickly say something. I appreciate everybody and I thank you all for what you're doing. Please, can we have people check on Westo? We can't just leave. You know, let's just have people check on him, how he's doing, because, you know, he has to stay hidden and all that. And whoever is hidden cannot work, cannot do anything. Can we just reach out to him, whichever way we can help out? Please, let's just help him.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. All right, thank you, everyone. Justice for Mohbad. I need to go. Mr. Friday, I'm well.
That's not the only way to have baby. Adoption is there. You can go to a bank, a white fluid bank. You get the fluid from the bank, and they're going to put it in the female body. That one, the baby is yours because you bought the white fluid from bank. You don't even know the owner. Nobody can come tomorrow that I'm the father of the baby. So you went to the bank, you bought the white fluid from, and your doctor put it in your wife's body. After you guys agree, this is what we are going to do. So that is better to do. Or there is an adoption. The both party agree. Okay, let's adopt. It's better than going outside and bring baby. And the man is not even aware that, okay, this baby is not mine from onset, from day one. The man has taken care of the child, the pregnancy, taking care of the child, paying school fees, paying, no. That is what I say. And from other side, there should be a law, okay? Any female that is involved in paternity fraud, this should be the consequence of the stuff. Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I don't know if there's any other question.
So please, anybody who wants to ask doctor a question can, go ahead. Because it's all about paternity fraud in our society. That's the topic of the day that we're discussing. DNA, which we can still even link to Mohbad's case as well. So if anyone wants to ask the doctor a question.
Hello, Supervisor.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm not actually asking question. I just want to react to the question that Mr. Gorezi asked, that can there be 50-50, in the case of DNA? I think when we were in school, we did biology.
You mean, Mr. Abe, you mean they should share the baby?
I mean, like, when they go for paternity test and DNA test, probably one man is 50, is the count probably 99%, 99.9%. So if it's going to be like 50% of this man.
No. Mr. Abe, sorry, no. That cannot happen.
I think that was what he's saying. Yeah, I think he was talking about the chances of the white people we are talking about. No, the result cannot come out and say this one is 50. No. That is it. No, the test is going to tell you it is Mr. A 99.9% father of the child. Yeah, that was
why Mr. B is 0%. 0%. Determine the DNA. I think when I was explaining the white fluid, I think it was saying the chance of the white fluid to fertilize the female egg. That's why that was. If it is the DNA test, it can't come out 50-50.
Thank you.
No. Because then Mr. A totally, Mr. B negative.
All right, thank you. I know I did a lot of research.
If the DNA test is going to tell you Mr. A total, Mr. B negative. It's not going to tell you one is 50, one is 50. They can't share the baby. Once one of the white fluid of Mr. A or Mr. B take the egg, that's all. No other one can penetrate it. no other one can penetrate. So,
but doctor, let me ask you a question. In quick succession, if a woman has intercourse with two guys, is there any possibility that the both fluid can join together? Is there any possibility of that?
Now, let me. I love to explain something in a simpler way, or also starting from the scratch. Both of them cannot miss. Even the fluid of Mr. A cannot miss. Now, it's just because that white fluid that we are seeing is more than what we are seeing. That small white fluid, if we examine it under a microscope, it is expected that at least there are 20 million life in that small white fluid we are seeing. Now, let me now put it this way. Let me say 20 million people, they are running a race to go and catch one thing, just one stuff. Now, these 20 million guys running, once one of them pick that stuff, that is the end of the race. So it is not okay, one pick it, share it among these 20 million. No. Once one of them pick it, that's the end. Now, talk less of, we now have Mr. A, which is 20 million. We have Mr. B, which is 20 million. They can't pick, they can't miss, they can't share it. Even though we have Mr. A 20 million, Mr. B 20 million, which is 40 million, once one group from 120 million pick that stuff, that's the end of that race. Once they pick it, the egg is going to close. That's the end. The end. They can't mix, they can't share it. Even the one of them that pick it from the 120 million can't even share it with the rest from his own group. Talk less of sharing it with another 20 million from another group. I don't know if what I'm trying to say, I don't know, Super Vibe, if what I'm trying to say, if I'm communicating.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes. So he can't even share it. He can't even share it with other member in his own 21. Talk less of sharing it with another person from group B, 20 million again. So that's just it. So they are not sharing, they are not mixing. Once they are combating mode, that's the end of the race. They are not missing when they are running. They are not missing.
So, doctor, there is every possibility that, let's say, the first man had intercourse today, and the next person had it next tomorrow. So there is every possibility that the second man that had it, the B, might actually be the owner of the baby, and not the person that had it today.
Yes. And at the same time, too, will also be the first person. So, and that's the reason why it is only DNA that can clarify it. There's no shubon, there is no, I think, because of that distance is too short. So if you are talking about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, that one we can say, okay, let's draw differences here or something. But we are talking a day. Solution is DNA. Even though 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you can say, okay, theory says something like this. That is where we start bringing in theory. Theory say this one can say, this one can say. But for us to confirm, okay, and that's the general practice in medicine. That's the general practice in medicine. If a patient walk to my clinic now and say, okay, doctor, example now, doctor, I'm having headache. There is 1 million things that can cause headache. There's 1 million things that can cause headache. Okay? I will engage the patient by asking some other questions based on the experience and what we read in books. asking questions. From there, I'll be able to limit the option, what I'm thinking in my head. Is it this disease that is causing headache for this patient? Is it? I'll be able to limit it based on experience and what we read in books, maybe to like 3 options. Now, I have 3 options now. 100% in some cases, I may not be able to say, out of these 3 options, it is this that is causing this headache. There are some cases like that. While there are some cases, they are straightforward. You'll be able to say, this is what is causing the headache. Now, in some cases, after having million things in my head, after I engage the patient, get some other information limited to 3 now. But I can't be treating these 3 stuff. I have to confirm. And that is where I will also, okay, Madam or Sir, go and do this test, do this test, do this test. After getting the result of the test, I'll be able to stick my neck to one of what I'm thinking. And that is where the stuff too, paternity too, we are talking, this DNA we are talking to come about. Okay? And that is the explanation we have been giving now. Okay? You have the female meets Mr. A on day 1, Mr. B on day 2. We are just talking based on experience and what we read in textbook. The principle that has been okay, but to confirm, and that is the DNA, we still have to go for that. What is going on? Yes, sir.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I just want to keep
sorry, Mr. Abe, before you go with your
submission. I'm sorry. Let me just say this before, I'm at work. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
go ahead. When we're talking about, someone meets Mr. A meets the one, and Mr. B meets the lady on the when, my first child was a girl, so I needed a boy. So I was going on different, research. What can I do to get a boy? What is the pattern? What is the, I was doing different research, different, Google, so many things. So I was able to get out some facts that, a lady, there's a time they call ovulation period. A ovulation period, that is when the eggs are fertilized, very fertilized. So in that case, if a lady egg fertilized on the second day, and that was the day Mr. B meets the lady, 100% the lady, because the first day the wife what was it called, something that fertilized the egg might not be able to swim very well, but Mr. B that released his own wife on the day that lady is ovulating, there is 100% tendency that Mr. B wife will fertilize might probably fertilize one of the egg. I don't know if you are getting me. So, and if possible, if peradventure the lady is ovulating on the first day that Mr. A meets the lady, Mr. A having 100%, upper hand to fertilize the egg that very day before Mr. B meets this next day. The next day, the first day wife will have swim because they will be very active and can swim very fast and smash the egg, and it turned out to be pregnancy. So in my own research, I was able to gather, to probably 2 people that needed a boy because it's really warm. I have to agree with my wife, when are you going to be, or when is your ovulation period? Okay, it should start on this day. That very day, we were able to come together, and the result was a boy. So it also depends on the day the lady is ovulating and when is able to meet a man, that determines who will probably, it might be Mr. B because he's ovulating the second day, and Mr. A might not be, his wife might not be able to perform because he's weak already before the next day. That is just a few, points I'm trying to chip in.
Okay. Now, thank you, Mr. Abe. Let me explain the stuff like this. I will not agree or totally agree with the scenario. When we talk about this stuff, the female egg, what determines? Okay, let me start this way because I always like to use simple things and to explain in a very simpler way for people to get. What determines to have a boy or to have a girl is not there is an intercourse on this day or on this day or on this day. The female component, which is the egg, it carries 2 chromosomes, which is X and X. While the male component, the female, I'm talking about female is XX, while male is XY. Now, what will determine if the baby is going to be a male or female depends on what the male contributed. And that is the reason why I used to have issue with male that says, okay, my wife is just giving birth to female, or my child is just giving birth to male. I want the opposite sex. No, it is not the fault of the woman. It is what the male is donating during fertilization that will determine the sex of the baby, which is the outcome. During fertilization, if the male, now we said the female have what? XX and male is XY. And both of them, they only have one chance to donate only one component out of these 2 chromosomes they have. Automatically, we all know that the female is going to drop X because the 2 components of the female is XX. So it's going to donate X. Now, it is the male. The male donates X during fertilization. That simply means the baby is going to be XX and the baby is going to be female. But during fertilization, if the female donates Y, it simply means the baby is going to be a male, which is XY. So it is what they donate during fertilization that's going to determine the sex of the baby. It's not probably the day they're having the intercourse, that determine the sex of the baby.
Doctor, can I interject?
Now, yes, but I think probably I should just finish. Talking about because Mr. A have intercourse with the female on the day of ovulation, which we expect that the egg release on the day of ovulation, which we believe, let me put it that way, that it is very, very good. And because this white fluid is coming the same day, is making it to be a male. As I said earlier, these things are theory. What is the probability that the egg released on the day of ovulation is good? We can't say until we probe further if the egg is good or not. Now, what is the probability that the female fluid that was released on the day of ovulation is okay? If the fluid that is released on the day of ovulation is not good, and the one that was released yesterday before ovulation is good, the one that was released yesterday, we still have upper hand over the one that was released on the day of ovulation. So all these things, they are theories that we need to know, and it's going to help us to say this is how it should be, this is how it should be, as I said earlier. So, but to determine the sex of the baby, it is what the male contributes during fertilization that's going to determine the sex of the baby, not the day they have the stuff.
Okay, thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Water, can I just contribute this? The X and Y cells, we know
at the same time.
We know Y is very active and can, very active, but within 48 hours of release, it can just weaken and wide off like that. But X, which is the female's, can stay more than 48 hours, like 72 hours. Is very gentle, slow and steady, who always win the race. But the main cells is very active, and that is the reason, that is where Mr. Husbby is coming from. Let me help his explanation. Why very active, but cannot stay longer than 48 hours. Very active, that immediately it can run through that. If it meets the target, fine. And if not, the one that is, slow and steady will always win the race, will gently be marching from the back and eventually pick up the mantle. So I believe that is my only little explanation. S and Y, one is more active than the other. Then I will soon drop down now because I'm having a meeting by 4. I just want to quickly add this to the topic of the day, the paternity fraud. To our ladies, there is this Yoruba adage that says, "Fi ọ̀rẹ́ ràn mí, ó máa jẹ́ kí n mọ irú èèyàn tó jẹ́." From the aspect of knowing the kind of man that you have. Some people, it might be from their friends. The cucumber of my man is longer and bigger. I usually tell some ladies that, if you are fighting because you have one cucumber that is small, the one is longer, that is to say you have been trying the two. If you stick to that smaller one, we don't even know. You don't want to know which one is longer, which one is shorter. If you stick to the one you know, nobody will come and be telling you, come and try this, don't try this. And social media too. We want to experiment things. And that is the reason. One day, you try, to test agresita. That day will eventually kill you. Buy you. You don't know. So, so whatever you have, be contented with it. Either small or longer, be contented with it. If you cannot cope, try and discuss way out with your man. And I believe you should be able to cope if you are not been tasting another one outside. So that is part of what we can do, to redeem our society from all this moral decay that is affecting it. We will still try, I will still join back, but I will still want us to link this paternity fraud to the case we are dealing with now. God will help every one of us. I want to buy a house now, for now.
Thank you so much, Mommy Boss. God bless you, man. And can we have Palm's Den, man? Are you there?
Hello.
Okay, Palm's Den, man.
He's the voice of God.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, man.
One thing I'll say is that today's lady, I don't know what they are looking for. we should remember that there's always a crash. Whatever you do, you will surely pay for it. When you meet the man and you know you don't want him, don't go for him. Don't try it, because paternity, you can change it. There will be something you have to pay for it. So I've seen a lot of cases that the baby is not for the man, the baby is not for the... Is that today's women, we are after the money. We don't think about the consequences. We want the big houses, we want the cars, we want everything. But we are not thinking about the man may also ask questions. The sickness, and the baby will need a blood transfusion, and you will be there, and the secret will surely come out. There will be something wrong somewhere. The look, the face of the baby, the futures of the baby, something give you up. So today's woman, when you are thinking about the money, think about the consequences. We should stop following the money. If the money, cucumber is not good for you, please leave him alone. That cucumber is made for a special woman. So go and let that special woman come and take it. The greed of today's women, sorry to say, some African women make some of us ask questions. So this paternity of a baby, you can see the baby features, and that features is not Alogba features. So we have every right to ask for DNA. And DNA is always 90%. Yes, it's going to show 90%, more than 50%. That's 90%, 85%. And then you get caught. Unless there is fraud. Somebody somewhere doesn't want the paternity to come out. So everything you guys have to do, you have to be careful. And then everything has to be right. The right way and the careful way, and everything will come out in the light.
I don't know why you're twisting the
thank you guys. Thank you guys.
I don't like it.
Thank you for talking about this, because there's a lot of men who are crying. A lot of men have been cheated very much from a woman. And those, I think they have to come a rule. There's have to come a law that if you cheat on your husband and you have a baby, and the man take care of the baby for 10 years or 5 years, you have to pay the man every dime of the money, because this is cheating.
That's it.
And some African women have to stop doing that. Thank you, guys.
God bless you, voice of Ghana. And that's what you said earlier. And I support all your submission. And even the last one you said, a year should not, I will say 9 months, taking care of the pregnancy alone. And after the delivery, DNA said no, the woman should be punished. So we should not wait till maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years before they say they punish them. So if that is done, probably our female is going to sit up. And that's why I said earlier, we are appealing, we are begging to our female gender. If you don't want this man, you guys should agree on other alternative, or you let him go. And Mr. Supervibe, I would also suggest probably some other day or today, we should also discuss why do we have this paternity test?
You know,
why do we have it?
Do you know
Why?
some men totally agree to it? Some men say, okay, then it has to be in writing that I agree that my wife can cheat on me because I can't produce. And even that, you can still buy egg. You don't need to cheat.
Yes, I said it earlier. Yes, one can go to the bank. One can go to the bank. You can go to the bank and get this. So
but just imagine 34-year-old saying that he had been looking for a child. So when was she looking for that child? Sorry, I should say. My brain can't release me, please. Sorry.
Go ahead, doctor. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So I also saw a date to discuss why, or let me say causes of this problem that we are having. And
but let me ask you, doctor, what do you think are more like, let me say, 3 to 4, 5 causes of this paternity fraud in our society from the women angle now? Because if we're going to say there is a reason for you cheating on somebody, and the cheating is not just a cheating of probably a day or two, everlasting, cheating, because it's like you're depriving somebody, of their right. So what could be the reason for that? If you can explain to us maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 reasons that could make women to, I'm not saying you should justify the bad habit, of a paternity fraud, but probably maybe the reason why they do that. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. Superby. Let me pick medical causes, and under these medical causes, I'll be able to give 2, 3, 4, 5 examples, and another person can talk another aspect that he or she think can cause this paternity fraud we are talking about. But as I said, let me pick the medical aspect. One of the things, or let me say, the commonest cause of this stuff we are talking about is infertility. And what do we mean by this word? It simply means inability of couple to conceive despite adequate, unprotected intercourse for a period of 12 months. It simply means the couple have been trying to conceive and they are meeting adequately for a period of 12 months. The adequacy we are talking about in this definition is 3 days a week. Now, they've tried this 3 times in a week for a year, and there is no pregnancy. We can say this couple are having what we call infertility. Now, if something like this happens, in our setting, African setting, they will say the female is the problem. Now, because of this pressure, female is the problem, can make female to go outside. Okay, I'm the problem. Let me try anybody. I'm just explaining. Now, this is okay. Since I'm the problem, let me try someone else and see if I'm the problem. She tries someone else, there's pregnancy. She says, okay, it's the husband that is responsible for the pregnancy. Now, how do we correct this? Medically, female is not the only person causing the problem. And that's why I used to tell people, nowadays, no doctor can bamboozle you. We have Google. Go to Google, read something. If you didn't get it very well, the doctor can now explain better for you. Medically, we are meant to understand that when there is infertility in a family, the female contributes 40% of the problem. Male contributes 40% of the problem. They both have equal percentage to this problem. That is 80%. 10% of the problem is from both male and female, making 90%. Why the remaining 10% is unknown in medicine, is unknown. We don't know what caused it. Making 100%. And that's the reason why I also had, when I was giving my submission the other time, I also say we need to understand the basic of our religion. And this 10% was explained, where God said, if I wish, I will give you a male child. If I wish, I'm going to give you a male child. If I wish, I will give you male and female. If I wish, I will give you nothing and nobody can question me. That is where the 10% is coming from. God can say, I'm not giving you anything, and nobody can question it. Now, after I'm getting this percentage we are talking about, that male contributes 40% to the problem, female contributing 40%. If we understood this principle very well, we will not put too much pressure on our female, especially in Africa. That you are the cause, you are the cause, you are the cause, you are the cause. And this may make the female to go outside. Now, picking this 40%, picking a male, we can now start explaining the causes. Why is this person not able to impregnate his wife? Okay? Now, picking the 40% of the female, we now say, okay, why is this female not able to conceive? That is where we now start giving reasons and causes of infertility in different, from male side and from female side. And I think I explained the male part a little bit when I was giving my summation, when we talk about the white fluid. That the white fluid that we are expecting or that we believe or that we assume 100% is okay may not be okay. We are just seeing that white fluid. That white fluid we are seeing is far, far beyond what we are seeing. And that is what I explained the other time. The white fluid, if you look at it, is like third pole. This thing that you call legbe, like small fish that is just coming out. There is edge, there is middle, there is tail. If any of these parts is faulty, that white fluid cannot do anything, cannot fertilize. If any of the part is having a problem, it cannot fertilize. So that simply means the male should be examined. Now, the female horn is a little bit complex. And maybe because of this complex, that's why we put 90 to 100% pressure on them that they are the cause. If you want to look at the causes of this infertility in female, you start from their head to their middle to down. When I mean down, the private part of the female. They can have the problem from the brain, can cause it. From the brain down like that to their private parts. Because as I explained earlier, the egg that the female is contributing, which we also assume is good, may be opposite. What will determine if the egg is good or not? Because if there's no egg, no pregnancy. What is going to determine if the egg is going to be good or not is going to come from the brain. Normally, the egg is coming from the ovary. It is the brain that will stimulate that ovary. It's going to send a message to the ovary that, guy, the month is coming to an end to produce egg. It's going to send a message
this message you are talking about here, they are hormones, which I don't want to be too medical. They are hormones. Sending this message to the ovary now. Let me use a little bit Yoruba here. No, okay, don't. Sending a message to the ovary, guy, release egg. The ovary will now decide that, yes, you send a message to me. It is now my responsibility to do what you ask me to do. At the same time, I also have the power not to carry out your order. If I want to carry out your order, I may do it completely the way you want me to do it, or I decided to do it partially. That is what we are not talking about good egg or bad egg. Brain say message, ovary release egg. The ovary may say, perfectly, I've heard your message, I'm going to release egg, perfect egg, good egg. And this good egg is determined by this hormone, good hormone was sent. But the brain may have problem. Female, one part of the brain may have problem, which we call the pituitary gland, is the one that produces that hormone. If there is a problem there, that means this part of the brain will not produce good hormone. And if there is no good hormone, there won't be good egg, because it is this hormone that is feeding the ovary. That's one cause of infertility in female. There is no good hormone from the brain. Another cause may be from the ovary itself. The brain produces good egg. The brain produces good hormone, feed ovary with good hormone, but the ovary is not responding to that hormone. And there are also several reasons why the ovary is not responding to that hormone. One of the reasons that is common, there may be a cyst, which we call ovarian cyst, in the ovary. Something like like a lump. Let me so that we understand. Something like small mass, which we call the ovarian cyst. They may also be in that ovary. Okay, the ovary will say, you send me a message, I've listened to your message, but I don't have power because me myself, I'm having a problem. That's another cause. So the cause may be from the ovary. And at the same time, the brain may be good. The ovary is good. Because after producing good egg, release the egg, is going to throw it into the tube, which you call the fallopian tube. And that is where the egg is going to take its time. I'm waiting for the white fluid to come and meet me in the tube. Now, the brain is good, produce good hormone, the ovary is okay, produce good egg, throw it into the tube, but the tube itself may be faulty. There is a tuber blockage. If there is a tuber blockage, how do you want the sperm, the white fluid to come and meet? So the problem may also be from the tube. And at the same time, the brain is fine, the ovary is fine, the tube is okay. Because after fertilization in the tube, these two components that mix together, they will travel down into the womb. Once they are getting to the womb is not okay. It's going to release them. Go. I don't want you because I'm not fine. Because I'm not fine. Which they may be probably as a result of fibroid or some other condition. And that's number 4 part. Sometimes too, the brain is good, the ovary is okay, the tube is fine, the uterus is fine. But we have some certain set of female that immediately, and that's how I was explaining that time, that you see this white fluid we are talking about, A today, Mr. B tomorrow, we can't determine the paternity because of that closeness. It is the DNA that is going to tell us. Because some male may produce the white fluid, put it in the private part of the female, and this fluid is going to travel down. But there are some female, immediately the male is producing
that white fluid. And that white fluid land in their private part, the white fluid is going to die. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa travel lọ sókè gan, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló máa travel lọ sókè. Because there is a problem in this private we are talking. Immediately they are collecting the white fluid is going to permeate, is going to pine. The simplest thing that can cause it is an infection. Why we have some things. I don't like going too medical so that people will get my stuff. The simplest thing that can cause it is infection. There may be an infection in the private part, and immediately it's collecting this fluid, the white fluid is going to permeate, and nothing is going up. Nothing is going up. So the female, they have these places that they can have the problem of infertility. And that's one of the reasons that we are having paternity fraud in Nigeria. It may be the fact the husband is having the problem, as I explained earlier, but put the pressure because of our African setting. It is female that is having problem. At the end of the day, the female may not be having any problem, but because of the pressure, so since I'm the one having problem, let me try. She tries someone else, there's pregnancy. You don't expect the woman to come back home and tell the husband. They will not. And that's where paternity fraud is going to set in. So one of the commonest things, sometimes medically, I said medically, why I said some other people can take another aspect, probably financial aspect or greedy, or the female is not well brought up, but I'm talking medically. One of the things that causes it medically is infertility. And sometimes, or most time, is from the male. Because now putting the pressure on the female will try someone else and pregnancy is going to come in. What am I trying to address with this? Is that when there is issue of infertility in a marriage, the pressure should not be put on the female totally, because the female is contributing 40% to that problem, and at the same time, male is also contributing 40% to the problem. So they have to be investigated and know which of them is having the problem. Having the problem. So, but if that happens, that doesn't give the female power to go and cheat. There's also a solution to it medically. Now, we've established the husband is having a problem. The white fluid cannot turn to a baby. Scientifically, it has been confirmed. There's a test, there's everything confirmed. This white fluid, no fit become pikin no. Medically, what is the way out? Instead of the woman to go and cheat and now bring someone else's child to the family. And that's where we have the solution for infertility. And I mentioned one of them. Now, my wife, you know my problem after the test results. What is your opinion? Do you want to stay or do you want to go? Because normally, you can't force a female to stay in that kind of marriage after there is it is scientifically proven that the male cannot produce a child. You can't force her. You have to now, do you want to stay? And the discussion, and that's why I said we also have to beg our female. We are begging you. The discussion should be sincere. I want to stay. That's number one. Now, sincerely, you want to stay. Now, what is the way forward? And there won't be any kind of fraud here. Now, let's go and get the white fluid from a bank. After discussion, you want to stay, we've agreed, okay, let's try this option. Female is okay. Go to a bank, you get a fluid, the white fluid. You don't know who donated, you don't know the person who donated the white fluid. This legal to do that. And nobody's going to come at the end of the day to say I'm the father of the baby. No family member is even going to know your secret. Nobody will know, oh, you bought this, you bought that. After you guys discuss, and this is what we want to do. So we can get a fluid. And the doctor is going to then what we do, IVF, we just mix and everything together, and everything. You have baby. The man is the father of the baby. He uses money to buy the white fluid from nobody but from the bank. The bank is not telling you we collected the white fluid from this person, and you guys should come and meet. This is Mr. A sell to Mr. B. No. The white fluid is already in the bank. You get it, and that's the end. So that's the solution to it. Adoption is also part of it. Based on discussion. Okay, we are not going to the flip side. Let's adopt. Both parties agree to it, and that's it. So that's another way to solve the problem. Now, female, they are still the center of the discussion. If truly you want to stay after knowing the problem of the man,